Good morning, friends. HYPOTHETICAL here with Forex market opportunities for 17 January. So let's continue with the gold. Gold, we have still ranging in this section, and I still believe for the move a little bit higher before we start to see the drop down. The reason is this is a perfectly set trap. Even more times it bounces, more money appears above here in the form of the stop losses. So you can see they still appearing here, the new ones. So I have the buy limit at the I have still this small buy order which is ranging here for almost whole week, but I still believe it's gonna break up because more people start to believe it's gonna sell down, and I wanna go against them. Next one is euro. In the euro, I have made a mistake in this trade and it started to turn down. What is happening here is that I see more people are still buying even the euro is going down, and this move down is giving me a clue that it's not just the ranging move, you know, something like this, but we have these strong impulses, so it could be taking us really deeper. So what I will do is that I will use my psychological stop loss down here. If the price break through this level, I will close the trade in the loss, because lower I don't want to risk it. So I will make a markup for me here that I will close the trade here if it comes down here. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Next one is Aussie. Yesterday I was saying that I'm expecting it to drop down, but I was expecting first take out these stop losses, which still can happen because look what start to happening. Market is starting to drop down. People start to selling. This is how they behave. So when the people will be selling, the market makers will want to take them up, and this is something like okay, I don't like the trend lines anymore, but you know, many people have this on their charts, and this could be a nice fake out before taking it down. So what I'm gonna do now is that I will leave this. It was my yesterday decision, so I'm leaving the sell limit here. It's not so many pips because it's like 100 pips, and it's possible that it will come up, because look at this, market is doing against these steps, you know, so the people are entering the trades, and here this indicator is showing me when they're getting into the profit. So they are in the profit, boom, profit, boom, profit, boom. So market makers really picking them into the trades, and these winning sellers, believe me, they will not be winning for a long time. So I believe they will take them down. Here is the range daily low and weekly low, and from here we might see this stop down. If not, it's sell limit, and I will not be in the trade. So nothing's gonna happen. Pound, it's really mess. You know, this could be the buying dip, but however, it happened on the Brexit. I don't know how to call it, this Brexit fundamentals negotiations or whatever it is. Basically these bullshits what they're doing in their parliaments, they're moving up and down, and this what I see on these charts not giving me any clue what to do. So because the range is very small and it's for many days, and we can see these spikes on the lows. But on the higher time frames, we might see the drop down again because with the strong dollar. But I'm not gonna bet on this because it's just not the edge for me. This is the Kiwi. Yesterday on the Kiwi, I was expecting it to take out these stop losses before it started to drop down. However, it didn't happen, so it's moving down. And what do I see here now is that we have the 50% buyers losing against 14% sellers losing. So It could be continuation of the shorts. However, I don't like to sell here because what mostly will happen, you enter the short, it's on the range daily low, so it already made its move, which is the average of the last 13 days, this 56 pips. So it's already done for today, these 56 pips. So now it might, might be dropping lower for the while. To maybe tomorrow it can continue to the weekly low, and as it's gonna be the Friday, they could be starting the closing the profits. And we can see what is basically happening. As I said yesterday, that euro is could be the leading currency. So as we see this market reversal on the euro, on these daily charts starting to drop, so I said that the other currencies could follow, and we can see that the Aussie is starting to follow now, and the pound could be starting to follow, and the Kiwi already follow it. So sometimes the other currencies could give us the clue, and this is what we see on the USD CAD. So we have this range, and I am expecting to see some correction. However, I said that I don't want to trade this break, but it could be it could break up and continue for this reason, for this couple reasons. Look at this. What do we see here? We see this stop loss cluster, and what we see as well is that here is these buy stops, and here are the these sellers are losing. So these buy stops could be the stop losses, and they just take them out, and they could continue up. Let's see. Sell limits are here. It could, and I expect it will make a corrective move, because as well, if we look into this type of consolidation, we can see that market makers are buying with the volume on the lows, always when they're doing something like this, and there is a volume, that means that they are buying because they're buying on the lows. Then the range made little bit closer, and again the bottoms are with the volume. So what could be this? It could be the thing that they basically setting the trap, and they could make something like and I believe it's a high probability, it could happen high probability, this thing. So let's wait. Yesterday tomorrow we have a new CPI on the CAD, so it could be happening then. Okay, here is the USD chef. Let's see what is here, and we see a lot of sellers are in the loss, and we are taking them up now, and on the higher time frames we are getting into the zone where is the stop losses, and I believe a lot of people start to sell here because they will see this stupid formation like a double top, or they might see this, so this is like this head and shoulders, so they see the break and blah 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 and moving up. Let's see, but from my opinion, I would see a consolidation, correction down, but this trade doesn't have edge for me, and I will not enter anything in this situation now. Here yesterday I was expecting the market to drop into these levels, which basically happened, but without me, and on this USD JPY I'm still expecting the market to drop lower, but I don't like this range too much, and I would like to sell the high of this range, but I would like to first see this break, and then then another break, because this is the signal for the traders to enter the break, so that here will appear more buyers. Then this retest, another buyers will buy, and then another break, so there will be a lot of orders of the buyers. And when of course the banks see this, they can draw this, then they will take it down. It's the repeating process what's happening, how they attract the people to the trades, but not for me now. This is USD JPY. This one is still in this trade. I entered here, then I put another trade here, and I'm still expecting it to drop down. With the weak Aussie, it could continue. So I have two trades. I think that right now I might in the middle, so I will be right now like a break even. So I could close the trade, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll stick in this trade. Euro JPY, I like this because was dropping, and here is a lot of sellers attracted, and we have almost no buyers. So and on on higher time frames we are on the support, which could be holding, and see this. Do you see this? This is all the sellers. So what I will do here, I will definitely be interested into going to the long, but I will do it with some limits, or might, as I see that the traders are getting into the profit right now, I could do that. No, I will do it with the limit, because there still could be some traders down here. So I think I will do it like this. Maybe like this. I will try it this way. Next one is Euro Aussie. Okay, here I have one entry, second entry, and third entry, and right now it's moving up. And look how it happened. That why the market wasn't moving up here? Because there wasn't enough sellers. So as the market makers go down, the sellers entering the game. When there is enough sellers, you can see 43% of the sellers in the loss. Only 17% of the buyers will win if they will move it up. So I was patient and I was waiting, and once this changed, which is easy to make for the market makers because they start to just move the markets down. And another thing is that look at the type of the move, how it's moving like this. So they basically building the position. When is it like this? Yeah, and then it's just a question when the sellers enter the game, and then it go up. So look for the difference on this one and on the euro. I will just let me do it this way. So look at this type of the move on this Euro Aussie, how it's going down. We can see this small consolidation, yes, and it's going down. And this is the accumulation, which is not like this, as we are used to have accumulation like this, and then we waiting for the fake and the break. But this is the accumulation, which is like a little bit down. And now watch this. So this is the Euro Aussie. This is the Euro Aussie, and now I will go to the Euro USD and look at this. How this accumulation looks like. This is not accumulation. This is the move down. So it's moving down. Okay, it's in the channel, but we can see the strong impulses. Strong impulse. So you see the accumulation, strong impulse, accumulation, strong impulse. It's a big difference between this, what we have on the Euro Aussie, and what we have on this Euro USD. So this here I was expecting the market move up, so that's why I didn't have any problem to add, more trades into this, and now I'm getting it because it was accumulation. But this is already this is different. This is very different, and it's as well important to watch the type of the move. The market could move down, but it could be just the accumulation while we are moving down. It doesn't have to be the trend change, and this is what the people mostly they don't see. So it's the problem for them, because if you look on this euro on the higher time frame, we can basically see that we had this accumulation here. Was this move without the impulse, then make this fake what happened here? They broke this, so they make breakout, they attracted buyers here, then they did this retest, and then they're moving down, you know, and look how many buyers they have here. So exactly opposite. So they attracted the buyers, 50% of the buyers. So they have people who they could smash. So they start to moving it down because they attract them to the trade. And the Euro Aussie, look, moving down slowly with the accumulation. When they got them, 43%, they start to move it up. Exactly opposite. And you actually don't need all these, things. But you just need to watch the type of the move, if it has the strong impulses or just these, and it makes a big difference. So this is the pound yen. I'm still expecting it to come up, and here I want to enter the short before it could drop down. If it will happen, we will see. Okay, so this is it from me. I hope this small explanation of the accumulations helped you, my friends, and don't forget to visit my Telegram channel. I wish you a great rest of the trading week. Bye bye.